everyone, it's Kenda with Crafty Plans and Crafty Kitchen. I am bringing you today the unboxing, or actually just a review of the Bloom Daily Planner. So I just got this in the mail. I thought it was going to come in a box, but it didn't. It actually came in just a mail wrapper, and it was kind of like shoved into my mailbox. Didn't know my mailbox could fit a 7x9 planner, but now I do. So this planner is 7x9. The coil on it is, or it's coiled, but it's very thin. It did get a little dinged up at the top and in that corner, but that was the mailman. We're going to blame that on the mailman. It did come with a few freebies. So you get a sticker sheet. Those are glossy stickers. Very cute little deco. I loved it. And then you get a card that tells you a little bit about the company. And then they have these things, they call them love notes, but they reminded me a lot of the compliment cards that you would see from like Erin Condren. And it has the same concept going on with that. So I thought that was super cute. And then on the other side of this postcard, it tells you a little bit more about them. And then if you post to the social media, you could be put in a drawing for a $25 Bloom gift card, which is kind of nice. So the actual planner itself is rather thin. It is a 12-month planner. It is coiled, like I said, but it's a very thin coil, like it's easily bent. Those are the dings. You can see how thin it is, but it is a 12-month planner. So I do love the cover there as well. You get the little gold hardware on the oh, I can't talk today on the corners, and then it is like a chipboard, but I do love the cover. It's very pretty. Has that whole layers theme that we started out with in April with, the EC launch. So I thought this goes very well with my whole set. Then when you open it, you have a spot for your name and phone and email, but then you also have space there for you to create a mission statement for the year. So this does have a little bit of goal setting mixed in with it. So if that's something you're looking for, this might be a good option for you. I personally use the Cultivate What Matters power sheets, so I really wouldn't be needing those things. The paper is super thin though, like very thin. It does say that it's 100 GSM and it's bleed proof, but it is super thin, so be aware of that. You can see I'm touching it and feeling it, and it is just like, it's not my favorite paper. On this page, you get a little bit about the company, and then you have the other page that tells you how to use the planner. I don't really understand those pages. I'd prefer some notes, but it's there in case you need it. And then you have your yearly review. I did notice I'm missing a line there on one of the months, but otherwise it's a pretty good spacing. I like the 2 lines they give you. I did use a mild liner and a pen on that. We're going to do a pen test here in a minute, but it didn't come through, so that's really good. And so I plan to use this as my social media planner. So we're going to see how that works. The next page is for your purpose. So you can kind of set that and see how they overlap. You can set your values. You can list what you want to do more of this year or less this year. Again, I won't be using that because I use my Cultivate What Matters power sheets, but this would be good for you if you need a goal setting planner. Then you have a spot for your someday deadline, so you can list 5 goals you want to do for the year. You can list on what you're looking forward to, things you want to do, books you want to read, places you want to go, things you want to improve upon. There's also a gratitude space there, and then you get a whole space for your vision board. These 2 pages are my favorite out of this whole planner. I don't know if you have ever watched Jordan Page on YouTube, but she has a whole productivity thing, and this aligns perfectly with that. So you can outline your perfect ideal week, and then you can block out your sets of time on that other page and just kind of have something to reference to as you do your weekly and monthly planning. You can set those tasks up for yourself. So really like those 2 pages in this planner. You might also be noticing that there is a color theme going on. A lovely peach. So with this planner, you must love peach. Just putting that out there. The next page is a monthly checklist. So if you want to do monthly cleaning tasks or things that you do routinely on a monthly basis, this is a good page to check that off with. And then this page I do not understand. It says monthly spending summary. It gives you a column for your bills, their due date, budgeted amount paid, and then you check it off when you've paid it for that month. But it's only one page. So you're only getting 1 month's worth of a spending summary. So I'm not quite sure how that's supposed to fit in. Maybe to do your ideal month or just do your main bills. I'm not sure. But I went ahead, I'm not going to use this page, so I went ahead and did the pen test on it anyways. And you can see I used a Sharpie S Gel. And then I used an Erin Condren DIY pen, those interchangeable pens that she came out with during the spring. I also used a mild liner. And then I used an Erin Condren dual tip, so I used the medium and the fine tip. And then I used a Tombow, which has a fine point and it has like for brush lettering, which ignore my brush lettering there. It's not brush at all. And then a Sharpie pen, and then I used a ballpoint pen as well. So I did notice there is some shadowing going on with all of the pens, but none of them really bled through. The ballpoint pen was the worst one for actual ridging, and then next to that was the Sharpie pen. But none of them really bled through. I think they might have, if you have a really heavy hand or a really inky pen, I think it might come through. And if you're really heavy-handed, that ballpoint's really going to ridge out. Then you have some contacts pages, which I don't use those pages. They do give you 2 blank notes pages without any peach, which is awesome. Then you have a website login, and then they give you important dates, but those dates are also dispersed throughout the planner. So I'm not really sure why you would need both. I prefer one or the other. And then you come to the month view. So at each month you get a vision for the month, which has your personal growth, your relationship, your health and fitness, your family and home, work and school, finances, fun and adventure, and then you get 2 empty boxes to do with whatever you want. Then you have the divider for the month, which has a quote. You get this nice little floral around it that happens for every month, but the floral does tend to change just a little bit month to month, but the colors are all the same. It is all peach, all of it. The divider itself is just as thick as the paper, maybe like a hair thicker, but not much. You can kind of see the comparison there. So it's very, very thin. The tab though is laminated, which that's really nice. I appreciate that. Then you come to the monthly view. It does give you a little challenge there up there in the right corner every month, and then you have a notes section. The boxes themselves are pretty decently sized. You can see I have a little sticker there up under Monday. That one's from a Happy Planner book, and so the boxes are just a hair wider than the sticker and a hair shorter than the sticker. And then I did purchase some sticker pack. We're going to look at that at the end of this flip through, and that's where all those little page flags are coming from. I just wanted to see how this thin paper holds up to putting stickers on it, because I like to use stickers when I plan, so I'm not just a pen to paper. So I needed to see this thin paper, how it would actually hold up to that. And so that's what I'm showing you there, and I've kind of outlined it for my social media planner, so we're gonna see if that lasts. And then when you go over to the full week, it is a vertical lined planner. So you have the whole column there, and then you have little empty boxes at the bottom, and those do have a water tracker, which is nice. It does give you a quote at the top right there. It gives you a spot for weekly focus as well, which I kind of like that. That's nice. And then you do get, I had put a sticker on it before, but you do get a calendar. They do highlight the week you're in, and then your section for notes, ideas, and to-dos. And then every single week is peach. Every single week has that border at the top. I went ahead and stuck down a sticker from the sticker books that are from the weekly set that I'm going to use in this on Saturday that I had shown you on Monday. And I stuck one of those stickers down just to kind of see how the pages would hold up to those stickers, because they're actually, the stickers themselves are thicker than this paper, if that gives you any idea. So it did weigh down my page a little bit there, and it did kind of make the page a little bit more sturdy with just that one sticker, but we'll see how it works out once we lay the whole week down on Saturday. And so then, there I'm going to kind of show you how it kind of made the page a little bit more sturdier, but not really. It's thin paper, y'all. If you guys can't tell, I don't like the paper. So here's a look at each of the months. You can see how those florals kind of change from month to month. Now I know I watch Julie Plans a lot, so I know her feelings on peach. This would not be a planner for her, so do not tag her in this. I don't even think she'd like this video because it's all peach. It just made me think of her flipping through this, seeing all of this peach color. But as you can see, it goes, the planner starts in July, and it actually gives you the full month of July 2021, which I like that because most of these academic planners I see end June 30th, and you don't get July, but in this one you do. You get the full month of July. And then you get a notes page, and then you get a spot for important dates for the following year. And then you get to write out your highlights. So that has all the same categories that were at the beginning of each month, and you can just kind of highlight your favorites at the end. Then you do have a pocket attached to the back cover, and that cover is also that chipboard material. So that is the Bloom Daily, and I believe this is called the Dream Believer, and it is their vision planner layout. It is pretty thin. I don't know how this is going to hold up if you are someone that likes to do a lot of stickers. You can see there how thin that is and how small the coil is. So imagine 12 months of stickers. I don't think there's much wiggle room in there. So I'm not too sure about this, and I'm not very fond of that paper that's in there. That's not my favorite at all. But the cover is very beautiful. It does have some good points to it, like that page with the productivity page. I did really like that. And so we will see how it goes. I will plan in it and see how I like it for a couple weeks. So let's look at the stickers. So I did buy a pack of stickers because I can't go to a planner website and not buy stickers. Let's be honest. So you do get a couple pages here. These ones are matte, so you can write on them. So it's like habit trackers and those same page flags that you saw. And then you get a bunch of glossy deco stickers. So they're not hooked together. They come in a package of 1,000 stickers, 13 sheets, 11 glossy, 2 to write on. The sticker set was $14.95. The planner, I forgot to mention, was $29.95. And so you get, the first sheet is just a bunch of deco for like appointments and bill pay and just little meeting stickers. I'm definitely going to use like all of those meeting stickers between my job. I love the laundry sticker. That is super cute. And then you have like your to-dos, your urgents, things that you would put on like your sidebar with some deco, and you can color code with those dots. So I kind of like that. And then you have some celebration stickers for birthdays and date nights and vacation and things like that. So those are super cute. And then each of the rest of the stickers is by month. So this page has January and February, and all the things that are listed in between those months would be the things that, you know, you would normally think of when you think January or February. I did notice though that the February is really girls' night out themed, because if you notice, Valentine's Day says Galentine's Day. So I thought that was kind of interesting, and then they added a Super Bowl sticker on there, which was kind of fun too. Then you have the March and April, a little springtime going on. Some May and June, you're hitting into summer. And I like how each one has a little tiny planner in there as well. And then you have July and August. Super cute. And then you have my favorite season, which is fall. So that's in September and October. I love that entire sheet. So cute. Just love fall. It's my favorite. Then you have November and December, so you're heading into the holiday time. And then you get a sheet of just fun decos. So I thought those were really adorable. and I will definitely be utilizing those. And then you get a full sheet of those colored dots. So super cute stickers. I do love their stickers. They do have tear off pads as well. I have like their grocery one, and then I used to use their daily one for work a lot. And that paper was a lot thicker than what's in their planner. So I was really surprised, if you can't tell by now, of the paper in the planner. So the stickers again were $14.95 and the planner itself was $29.95. We will be planning in this for the week of July. I will post that video on Saturday, so I hope you will join me. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. And if you have subscribed, welcome. I hope you enjoy the content, and I will see you on Saturday.